Hello, my name is Caleb Fulbright, and today I'm going to be discussing how tribulation can lead to positive life lessons. So the first positive life lesson that can be learned is a development of maturity. So some different examples of maturity is the first one is humility. So Professor Aranda Jayawikreme, that's how you pronounce it, an assistant professor at Wake Forest University, states that adversity made us humble us in a way that is vital for our character growth by educating us about the limits of self. So what he's saying there is how we are taught by the hardships and we learn more about ourselves, and thus we can become more humble. A second example is we become more forgiving. In my research novel, The Fixer by Bernard Malamud, the main character Yakov is abandoned by his wife Razel, and he shows throughout the book hatred for her. But at the end, when Razel comes to visit him while he's in jail, she tells him how she bore a child with another man, but he ditched her. So Yakov finds it in his heart to forgive her and then takes that son as his own, which I thought was very interesting. Another thing that can be learned for development of maturity is mental endurance. Adversity takes a toll on one's body, and when they go through a lot, they have to endure a lot. And so at the end, you come out a stronger person with better mental endurance. Alyssa Croft states that psychological stamina is learned through trials. The second main topic or lesson that can be learned through tribulation is initiation of spiritual growth. We become more aware of God. Trials bring attention that we need God in our lives. When we need God, or we're going through a hard time, we need to call on Him so He can get us through the hard time. A second example, turn the paper, is we get closer to God. Adversity creates an environment for God to come into our lives and work through us. He makes it so we can endure it and we can push through. The third main topic, and the final main topic, or life lesson, is we have an advancement in character. The main one is we begin to appreciate life more. When life is hard, everything seems down, and we can't see the ups in life. But when we push through it, we can appreciate life more, and we gain a better respect for life. The second is we are reformed. There's a change in character. A great quote by Alcorn in his article, How God Uses Suffering to Bring Us Glory, says, a physician who re-breaks an arm in order for it to heal properly harms the patient in order to heal him. I thought that was a really good quote because it shows that even in harsh conditions, in painful conditions, there are better and there are good outcomes in it. The last change is well-being. Tribulation builds character if you allow it, and happiness can be experienced after the events of adversity. We are put in a better place of life after adversity because we've been through hard times, and we can like I said, appreciate life better, and we can live life fuller. So I want to talk about some personal experiences of adversity and how I pushed through it, got better. So I play soccer for my career, I guess. Not really career, but that's my sport. And the first injury that I got from soccer was retina scratch kind of detachment. So I'm partially blind in this eye, but it made me just think about life on a better perspective. I appreciated it more, and even though I can't really see, it still is good. The second injury that I got from soccer is I broke my collarbone, and that was really tolling because it was a hard time to go through. But when I came back, I actually was better at soccer than I was before. I was a little out of shape, but it's okay. Now the third injury is I broke my collarbone again, and this time I needed surgery, and I just got surgery last Thursday, or I think that was April 16th, I believe, somewhere around that time. And now my collarbone is stronger now. It has screws and a plate on it, and I pushed through all this adversity, and I did gain mental endurance. I gained everything I talk about, and it just shows that even through hard times, you can come out better. So I hope this video helps you, and I hope that you learned how tribulation can teach positive life lessons. Thank you.